Hello and welcome to the final preview of EA Sports WRC. Thank you very much to EA Creator Network for providing a key to the game, which releases today if you pre-ordered, and if not, don't fret because it'll be coming out on Friday the 3rd of November, which is just a couple of days away. So we're going to do one last little time trial before the game comes out, and we're going to go somewhere a little bit warmer maybe, and we're going to take out one of the proper, full-on, mildly terrifying WRC cars, which is going to be a lot of fun. So let's get into it. Right, here we are in sunny Japan. We are going for the Habucho stage of the Forum 8 Rally Japan. 100% asphalt, 6.5 miles. And we're going to do it in the WRC Toyota Yaris Hybrid, which is extremely fast. And this is not really a... I suppose when you say rally, you really think of dirt and snow and mud. There will be none of that. There will be slippery asphalt. We do have the right tyres on at least, so we'll see how we get on, but I'm a little bit nervous for this one. Let's see. Like I said, this track is 100% asphalt, and weirdly that makes me more nervous, because it means that you're on public roads, basically, and there's not a lot of room to manoeuvre, especially in a car which is this rapid. So if you see me going very slowly through corners, that's why, because I'm basically a teenager taking their driving test, and the car is going to slam into basically every little roadside safety barrier there is, which is a lot. These roads are extremely, extremely tight, and my goodness, it's going to be a serious challenge. But if you're up for that challenge, you'll probably smash it. You probably won't be as cautious as I am. I feel like you're probably a bit more confident in your control. Holy cow! He's alive. He's alive, everybody. You don't see many rally drivers going into reverse, but it does happen. I'm astounded that I didn't hit anything there. So this video will contain the entire run of this stage, for better or for worse. It's alright, just getting a bit of dirt on my tyres, just picking up some extra friction there. Totally deliberate, but it is a beautiful track, this, and I am making a hash of it. Just driving down the side of this lovely river, past all these peace-loving people who just want to have a quiet afternoon. That was a good save. That telegraph pole, well, I nearly became one with it. I nearly became the internet connection for this entire town right there. Goodness me, that is tight. Oh boy. I have managed to pick, quite possibly, the most technically challenging stage in the entire game, I feel like. I'm used to having a lot more space on either side, which covers up my mistakes. That is a hairpin, followed by a hairpin, and another very, very tight track. My goodness me, how do actual rally drivers do this? That is stunning. I've never felt so claustrophobic in all my life, and I'm not even in first-person view, which I can only assume is absolutely terrifying. That is the view I would happily go for if we were playing this on a wheel, but I can imagine on a wheel I probably would have had a panic attack by now. Oh my goodness. This is incredibly fun, but also, oh boy, whoever, you know, takes care of the bodywork of this car once I'm done with it is going to be displeased. Extremely displeased. It just astonishes me the speed you can get up to with a rally car in the space of about 3 seconds. The acceleration is out of this world, and I am almost out of this world. Good lord. So I remember seeing a while back on the classic TV show Top Gear, they actually did a test in terms of acceleration. They did a little drag race with a rally car, a WRC car, and a Formula 1 car, and the rally car really had it beat up until they reached about 100 miles an hour, in which case the F1 car went flying past it. But in terms of acceleration, I feel like there's not a lot that really beats a rally car, especially these days when they all have hybrid electric motors and four-wheel drive. So I can't imagine how... Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. We can recover. I can't imagine how terrifying it is to drive one of these in real life, because I feel like I'm sweating enough just sitting down. Oh, wow. Anyway, I've chosen Japan because I drove it in a stream that I did a little while back, and particularly enjoyed how just lovely to look at it is. Plenty of lovely wildlife, incredible views actually. So I thought it would be nice to show it off in a video, because it is, despite how narrow and technically challenging it is very, very beautiful and very nice to drive around. Oh boy, maybe in a slower rally car to start off with. That, sir, is a sign. It's a sign warning me of rock falls. So, thankfully that's not a thing in the game, you know, just wild natural disasters. I think we'll get away with that. This really requires maximum concentration, though. But while we're concentrating, I'm going to remind you again that the game is out today. So, hopefully you got your pre-order in and you can get started immediately. And I'm very excited to get into the co-op and multiplayer aspect of this. I say co-op, not co-op. Multiplayer. Just multiplayer in general. See if you can beat your friends' times, because I've got to say, for me at least, the leaderboards are not looking healthy right now. I am dangling near the bottom, so I need to get my ass in gear and get my car in gear and start really improving. That was a lovely section. I've taken a wrong turn, excuse me, don't worry about it. Thanks to the acceleration that I was talking about earlier, you can really get yourself out of messes quite quickly. Good lord. We are nearly there. We have 2 little sectors left, and then we have made it through Habershow, which has been a fantastic, if slightly terrifying, experience. My poor engineer. There is a reason that I called my engineer Stop Braking the Car. First name Stop Braking, second name The Car. I felt like it was appropriate for my style of driving, which is mostly, if the car dies, it dies. Thankfully, we've done slightly better than the RS200 I drove in the last video, which crossed the finish line with about half of its pieces remaining. Could have been a bit better, that one. Oh, getting very close. I'm appreciating that this road has widened a little. I feel like I can really put my shoe in a little bit more, which is nice. Problem is, you get to this kind of speed and then you think, well, that's terrifying. That's a van! Oh. You know how the engineer's whole role is to tell you what's coming up? I would advise that you don't ignore it, otherwise you might end up car door first in the front of an ambulance. Although, on the bright side, at least it's an ambulance. You know, if you're going to hit anything, it's a good call. It's a good call. I got a little bit too excited. I saw we were getting close to the end. Oh! I've hit someone's firewood, it appears. I saw we were getting close to the end. I got excited. We were doing about 120 miles an hour, which is far too much. And I've learnt my lesson. Maybe. But there you have it. There is one of the shorter stages in Japan. There are several stages in Japan that are around 14 miles long, which will take you a lot longer than that. And even with assists, well, that could have been faster. That could have been much faster. But that was a lot of fun. I mean, it was absolutely horrifying to be behind the wheel of that in that particular area. But it was a lot of fun. So there we have our final preview of WRC, and the game, like I said many, many times, is out today if you have pre-ordered it, and if not, don't worry, it will be out on Friday, so make sure you get into it, get your practice in, because God knows I need more, and enjoy the game. Thank you again to EA for providing a key to EA Sports WRC. I hope you enjoy it when you get into it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe if you fancy, watch all sorts of other videos on this channel, and maybe head over to Twitch where I will be streaming this game for a little while. So, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.